Hi, Kathy here from Kathy's Cute Creations. Today we're going to be doing the month 2 of the newest puzzle mystery quilt, Sparkle and Shine, and this is my color. Let's hold it up a little bit there. And this month I have every piece of my fabric is being used, and I'll show you here in a minute. Let me show you the block of the month called Spool. And I have Megan across from me, and she's doing hers also.
I'm a little guest back here.
There's all my colors, and I just put them in alphabetical order. So this is color A, B, C.
There's no C.
Actually, that's not a C. I'm sorry. I misspoke. That's a D. All right. This is actually D right here. E and then F. So we don't have the C, which I have, which is the flower. Let me show you here. This one right here.
Every C we don't have.
Yeah. I don't know why I had that confused. But anyway, let's get started. So the first thing the directions are telling us is we're going to take our color A, our color D, and we're going to make 6 of them. When we get these 6 made, we're going to take the A square on 2 of them because we have 2 pieces right here. And then we're going to connect it to that. So I'm going to chain stitch all of these, iron them open, lay them out, and then we'll attach them to this. Alrighty, to begin with, we're going to choose your color. I've chosen my length at 2.5. And I went ahead and chose this aqua color. I'm using the same colors on this, these sections, these monthly blocks, as I am on the last one. Now you want to make sure and be really, really careful when you sew this, because this is on the bias, so you don't want to be stretching this. And I don't lock anything into place. I put 4 aside over there, and these 2 are going to get connected to the only squares that we have in the A. So let's do that. And then 2 of them, we're going to have the F fabric, which is these 2 squares here. So let me set this up here, and then we're going to have 2 like this, and we're going to have, now keep in mind D is this color here, and we're going to have 2 of them like this. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and make the 2 like that with the A's and the 2 with the F's, and then we're going to have section 2A done, and then we'll go on to the next one, which is section 2B. All right. Now on this here, I'm going to sew it so that that part there is on the back side. You can put a pin in it if you need it. I'm just going to take my time. Now we're going to do this one. I think I'm going to flip it over. It's going to be a lot easier.
Flipping something.
You're
flipping something.
Yeah. First I wasn't going to, but I don't want to have to chance it. Yeah, I heard that. Now let's see, what does it say to iron these open? Join, let's see here. So it's asking us to, oh, it didn't say. Okay, press towards the square. And it's
press towards A.
Okay, so you're going to have 2 of these when you're done, and 2 of these, and we're going to set them aside, and we're going to work on the next section. So the first thing it wants us to do is we're going to take, let's put that aside. It wants us to take our D, and we're going to be making the flying geese, and we're going to take an E, which is the cute little flower, and what is it, an A? Okay, so let's take an A here. I'm going to put an A on that side, and an E on that side, and we're going to make 2 of these. So D, A, and E, whatever colors you've chosen. If you're not going, if you have directions and you're like on your second, for example, Megan's making 2, so she has her own fabric, plus she has the fabric that came with the kit. So if you're doing that, then match up your stuff. Okay, now when you do these flying geese, you got to be careful because both sides that you're sewing on are the bias. So be extra, extra careful. So you're not doing any kind of stretching. Take your time. You've got to do one side before you do the other. After you've ironed them open, and I ironed towards the small wing of the goose, then we put the other one on. But it has to be ironed and opened up first, because you can't put it on before that. Let's open that and iron it. Alrighty, so now you'll have two of these, and we're going to set these aside also. So here's what we have set aside right here, because they're going to want us to take this one here, which is the A, D, and the A, and they want us to join it to this one here that we made, which is the F, D, and A. And we're going to make two of these. That's what we're going to do now. Now here is where you're going to be nestling these. And you want to mark them so that they nestle here, so that they match up and they don't overlap on each other. And then we'll sew them together. And try not to run over your pins unless your sewing machine likes that. Then that's a different story. Mine do not like it. At least this machine doesn't like it.
This one doesn't mind it.
It doesn't mind it?
No.
I feel like my square is off here. I need to take a look at that. Nothing.
I hear you laughing back there.
Nope, my camera was off and I was getting ready to do my second piece.
Wow, I got purple clips. That tells you how much I pay attention to the colors. Oh, wait, I know I have purple clips because I was doing them in
Let's
the
open this. Okay, so now you're going to have two of these, which look like bear paws, like that. But this is the way they're supposed to be, like this. Just like that. And now we're going to set them aside because it wants us to take these remaining triangles that you should have. And this is A and B. It wants B at the top and A at the bottom, and we're going to make two of them just like that. So let's do that next, and then we're going to end up adding them to those that we just finished.
Ooh, it's on this one.
Okay, so let's sew these two here. And then we have two leftover pieces that we set aside that we're going to attach these to. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put these together.
Look how nice those colors look, y'all.
Okay, now we're going to start this one. Oh, we got a mess going on. Well, my thread, my thread came unthreaded. That's what happened. I thought it looked kind of funny there. Sewing. Let's see if it'll go back. Nope. It said, I am too dirty. I can't do anything for you, woman. Clean me, clean me.
Yes, sir. No, thank you.
And then it said, now I like you and I can do something. Here we go. Alrighty, let's do it again.
It said, hey, you're not that bad after all.
Oh, it doesn't like that bump either. Oh no, it is going in the same spot. You know what? It was not one thing, it's something else. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Alrighty, let's just go off that spot. And we'll do it down here, and then we'll come back to that spot. How's that sound? Sound like a plan? Sound like a plan. Now, I should have probably been upside down is what I should have been. Shoulda, coulda,
Coulda.
woulda.
Woulda.
You know that saying. There we go. Let's take a look at this. Now I feel like I gotta clip everything in its brother. We shall looky see. Looks alright. Well, it might look like it. No, it is. Okay. Let's do the next one. Whew, look at all that dirt.
And that's not good.
Okay, so now I'm definitely flipping it. Let's see if that'll help any at all. Can't say it will, can't say it won't. There we go. Alright, let's open that up and take a peek. Alrighty, now you've got two of these.
Really?
And what it wants us to do is take this one here that we set aside and this one and put them together like that.
Woohoo! We did it.
Alright, and we're going to make two of them. And then we're going to label that. I think that's the section 2B. To be or not to be. Okay, so the very first thing that I want to do is apologize for those that have been following me, because when I was reading the directions and making them, I went down the left-hand column and then over to the right-hand column, and that's the reason that we made these right here, because these things are on the left-hand column underneath the first three steps. But that's okay that we made these and set them aside. There's no big deal about that. Now, when it comes time to put this together, this is where we have to mark, because you don't want to take off the tip. So first I'm going to mark, and I'm going to go above the part that crisscrosses, just like this. Oops, my pen got a little light on me there. Okay, just like that, so I won't take off my tip. Then what you want to do is you take your pen and put it in the fabric, and then when it comes out, let's see if I can get it to go in and come out. And nope, I did not get it to come out right. It is such
A naughty little bugger.
Ain't it though? It needs to go over to the left a little bit here. Okay, so here's what you're looking for. Let me see if I can show you. So you're looking for that right there. Okay? And then you're going to take this fabric and you're going to poke it in there just like this.
It's the one time you get to poke it.
And it'll be and then if you put it in there correctly, it's already nestled for you. You don't have to nestle it. And then just pin it. You can pull that out and then go to the end and pin it, or just leave it like it is and slowly sew down there. So pin them both before we start. Alrighty, so now we're going to sew these.
Now that I have your attention. Oh man, what color was E? Where's my color chart? Okay, polka dots. Okay. Oh, that almost lines up right there. Well, I tried. These get sewn.
And then we'll look at the tips here. Two of these, and we're going to mark them 2A, which is what I did right there. We're going to set them aside, and we're going to finish making our 2B. Here's our last step. We take the long rectangle strip of E and we attach it to our flying geese and make sure that the top left corner of the flying geese is E so it matches that fabric. And then we're going to label this 2B. So let's go ahead and sew that. Okay, so this is what you have when you're finished. This is the 2B, 2A, and this is the 2B right here. And now I'm going to show you what Megan has. This is her color wave. That's her 2A. And then her 2B. Isn't that pretty?
Mine is ruby and emerald.
And that is the grunge fabric.
And I can't show you the
And that's
scrappy
it.
version.
The other one is a surprise, so we can't show that fabric. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more. Bye-bye.